Good morning. Hopefully this is working. I see. Here we go. Good morning. I haven't come live in a while, and I wasn't sure I was going to do it this morning when I came home from swimming and the power was out. I know I can hotspot, a little skill I've learned from my family, but I thought I'd come to you and have a little play with, um, have you been stuck at home and feeling a bit short tempered? And what do you do with that? Well, recently I played with two images to address that because we've kind of been stuck home, stuck inside with families. So frustration can easily build. So I have two little metaphors or images you can play with this. So to start with, I would just suggest a little bit of warming up of the spine. And this is going to help us play with our two little images. So just let your spine move through your body a bit. I think I'm going to come back here and stand up. So you let your spine wiggle through, get a little juice into the body. The first image I thought you might want to play with is feeling like a Coke bottle, or in my case, I make ginger beer or kombucha. So what happens with the fizz? So can you find where that fizz is in your body? It may not be like mine. It may be that you just want to shake. But what can a fizzy bottle feel like? You feel a bit short-tempered. Maybe that fizz can really just go through all places. It's hard to fizz my toes a little bit. Oh, unless I lift the leg up. So perhaps there's something about that fizziness when you're short-tempered that you can do a little bit to release the little pent-upness and your fizziness. So that's one little image you can play with. And another little image that came from meeting on Thursdays with a group out of Australia is a lovely woman used the word about simmering. And so some of us have electric stoves, and the simmer's going to go on a lot longer, and some of us have gas stoves where you can start to turn, the boiling down. So what happens, maybe we should get into the boiling part and play with that simmering part. So what's it like to be boiled? And then what's it like to play with simmering that down? Maybe it needs to go up again and then simmers down. Of course, I'm thinking of another image as I think about this is when I lived on Mount Etna, watching a volcano, being able to just go poof, and then they were quiet again, and then a little bit of poof, and then sometimes it had to be even bigger. So maybe that's a helpful image for you. But playing with just this simmering, what's it like to, have that boilingness happening in your body, and then finding the simmering. How do you just bring it back simmering. Sometimes bringing it back to a simmer, you know, you might want to do movements that come into the midline. Sometimes that helps bring the simmering down. Or maybe you really bring it into your hands through your body and it goes down to the ground. Maybe the gravity helps bring that simmer down. So just let that simmering come down and then notice, can you just have this really little simmer in your body? Just notice where you feel that you can be aware of this in your body. When you're getting a bit short-tempered, does it kind of, or do you explode, or what happens with that? I'm just going to slow down the movement now, and I'll just share a little story from my beloved Patrick when he was little, and we were living in Germany, and he read a lot of Madeline books. So he said, in an old house in Germany covered with vines lived two little boys and a daddy who's fine and a mommy who yells sometimes. So, yes, I could be short-tempered and I could definitely explode and yell. So as a mother, what's, home with your children, what helps you with that short-temperedness? And is there a little bit of dissatisfaction with, that map of your current life at the moment? Is there an area around your work life that you're neglecting, around your passion? So send me a message if some of this rings true for you. So thank you for joining me, and enjoy this little video. Have a beautiful day, evening, night.